Please be ready for a dictation of part 2 from a material taken from the Wikipedia on the Prime Minister of India, which can be suitable for DDC PA skill and any other skill exam. 5 seconds. Start. After widespread protests, the emergency was lifted in 1977 and a general election was to be held. All of the political parties of the opposition, after the conclusion of the emergency, fought together against the Congress under the umbrella of the Janata Party in the general election of 1977 and were successful in defeating the Congress. Subsequently, Morarji Desai, a former Deputy Prime Minister, became the first non-Congress Prime Minister of the country. The government of Prime Minister Desai was composed of groups with opposite ideologies in which unity and coordination were difficult to maintain. Ultimately, after 2.5 years as PM, on 28 July 1979, Morarji tendered his resignation to the president and his government fell. Thereafter, Charan Singh, a deputy prime minister in Desai's cabinet with outside conditional support from Congress, proved a majority in Lok Sabha and took oath as prime minister. However, Congress pulled its support shortly after and Singh had to resign. He had a tenure of 5 months, the shortest in the history of the office. In 1980, after a 3-year absence, the Congress returned to power with an absolute majority. Indira Gandhi was elected Prime Minister a second time. During her second tenure, Operation Blue Star, an Indian Army operation inside the Golden Temple, the most sacred site in Sikhism, was conducted, resulting in reportedly thousands of deaths. Subsequently, on 31 October 1984, Gandhi was shot dead by Satwant Singh and Beyant Singh, 2 of her bodyguards, in the garden of her residence at 1 Safdarjung Road, New Delhi. After Indira, Rajiv, her eldest son of 40 years old at the time, was sworn in on the evening of 31 October 1984, becoming the youngest person ever to hold the office of Prime Minister. Rajiv immediately called for a general election. In the subsequent general election, the Congress secured an absolute majority, winning 401 of 552 seats in the Lok Sabha, the maximum number received by any party in the history of India. Vishwanath Pratap Singh, first Finance Minister and then later Defence Minister in Gandhi's cabinet, uncovered irregularities in what became known as the Bofors scandal during his stint at the Ministry of Defence. Singh was subsequently expelled from Congress and formed the Janata Dal, and with the help of several anti-Congress parties also formed the National Front, a coalition of many political parties. In the general election of 1989, the National Front, with outside support from Bharatiya Janata Party and the Left Front, came to power. VP Singh was elected Prime Minister. During a tenure of less than a year, Singh and his government accepted the Mandal Commission's recommendations. Singh's tenure came to an end after he ordered the arrest of BJP member Lal Krishna Advani. As a result, BJP withdrew its outside support to the government. VP Singh lost the subsequent vote of no confidence 146 to 320 and had to resign. After VP Singh's resignation, Chandrasekhar, along with 64 members of parliament, floated the Samajwadi Janata Party and proved a majority in the Lok Sabha with support from Congress. But Shekhar's premiership did not last long. Congress proceeded to withdraw its support. Shekhar's government fell as a result and new elections were announced. Stop.